I'd just like to start off by saying forgive me if I overstep any boundaries that are in place. Please take this with a grain of salt if you will, but I'd just like to start off. Ms. LaCour, you said earlier that when we were talking about the school resource officers and Anthony Bladen, we were talking about both of them. The quote is, so glad we have people who are really invested in the school. And I think that's something that is very admirable. Very, very, to the point in which it's a rare quality. To find someone who would come in and dedicate so much of their time to a school. I'm sure you all may have noticed during the meeting, I was on my phone more than I've ever been on any other meeting. My face was buried. That's because during just the beginning of the meeting by itself, I got 14 separate text messages from various students asking me what happened. What happened tonight? And I'm sure you can tell a little bit. I mean, I'm normally a fairly dynamic person, but my voice has a little bit of emotion in it right now. I'm sure all of you can notice that, and I'm sure all of you out there can notice that. I'm sure anyone who watches this can notice this on the camera. I respect the board's opinion, because that is the opinion that was made. I respect that. But as the student representative for Madison Consolidated High School, I think I can honestly speak easily for every single student who attends that high school that you made a very large mistake tonight. And I understand that you made the decision that you thought was best. And I understand that. But it's the fact that as soon as that decision was made, the news got out. I wasn't on my phone. That's when I started getting text messages. As soon as that got out, hashtag reinstate Yancey is already being blown up all over Twitter, as well as bring back Yancey. Both of them are. These are all coming from students. These are all coming from the men and women, the young men and women who go to the high school that firsthand have seen the product of all the work he puts into that school. Not only that, they've also seen how much he cares. Today, just at lunch, while I'm sitting there, and all of us are just having casual conversation, he came over and he sat at our lunch table with us. And every single time he does, he says the exact same thing. Hey, how's the lunch today? He tells us the exact same thing. He sat next to a kid who brought his own lunch. He said, oh, wow, that looks good. Did your mom make it? Did you make it? He connects with the students better than anybody, I think, could. And like I said, I respect the board's opinion. I understand. But just reinforcing, as the student representative for Madison Consolidated High School, it is my humble opinion that you made a very large mistake tonight. And with that, I conclude my student report.